In this video, we will learn what do the filing status on your pay stub means.
Hi. I am Dave, an independent tax consultant. To fill out an online pay stub form, you will need to input your filing status, so the software will automatically show you withdrawal and payroll tax pay. Definition by Investopedia. Filing status is a category that defines the type of tax return form a taxpayer must use when filing his or her taxes. Filing status is closely tied to marital status. Filing status affects a person's filing requirement, standard deduction, and correct tax. It may also determine whether certain deductions and credits may be claimed. Civil status or marital status are the distinct options that describe a person's relationship with a significant other: married, single, divorced, and widowed are examples of civil status. Wikipedia. Marital status is determined on the last day of the tax year. If a taxpayer is unmarried, their filing status is single, or if they meet certain requirements, headed household. If a taxpayer is married, their filing status is either married filing a joint return, or married filing a separate return. Note: married couples may find it beneficial to figure their tax on both joint and separate returns to see which gives the lower tax. Unmarried. A taxpayer is considered unmarried for the whole year if they have obtained a final decree of divorce or separate maintenance by the last day they have obtained a decree of annulment, which holds that no valid marriage but their tax year. If a couple obtains a divorce in 1 year for the sole purpose of filing tax returns as unmarried individuals, and at the time of divorce they intend to remarry each other and do so in the next tax year, they must file as married individuals. RR 76-255. Taxpayers also must file amended returns claiming unmarried status for all tax years affected by the annulment that are not closed by the statute of limitations. The statute of limitations generally does not end until 3 years after the filing of the owe. State law determines if a taxpayer is divorced or legally separated. For example, in California, an interlocutory decree is not a separate maintenance decree or legal separation, and the spouses are still considered married. Abandoned spouse rule. Paragraph 7703. A married person living apart from their spouse is treated as an unmarried taxpayer if they do all of the following: files a separate return, maintains as a household, which, for more than half the taxable year, is the principal place of abode of a son, daughter, stepson or stepdaughter, for whom the taxpayer is entitled to a dependency deduction, or would have been so entitled except that, by the taxpayer's written declaration, the taxpayer allows the non-custodial parent to claim the dependent, or the non-custodial parent provided at least $600 for the support of the dependent and claim the dependent under a pre-1985 agreement. Furnishes more than one-half the cost of maintaining the household, and it does not have the other spouse living in the household during the last 6 months of the taxable year. 2. See paragraph 7703b. Once you defined your filing status, you can just jump on paystub.com and we have a handy little payroll pay stub generator ready to run those numbers easily.
Please give us a like and subscribe to this channel.